QuadQuiz!
Brought to you by Math with Sir Lester. There are 3 questions for this video, and you are to answer them in 15 seconds each. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Using this given, what is the standard form of the given equation? The correct answer is negative x squared plus 6x plus 13 equals 0. Next, is it a quadratic equation? Yes or no? Time is up. The answer is yes. Next, give the correct coefficients of the equation in standard form. The correct coefficients are A equals negative 1, B is 6, and C is 13. Did you get 3 over 3? If not, please continue viewing this video. The questions that cover the standard form, whether or not it's a quadratic equation, and the correct coefficients can be easily understood by first writing this in its standard form. The standard form of an equation is where one side, let's say the right-hand side, is equal to 0 by moving all the terms on that side to the left-hand side. But first, before we move 2x squared and minus 7 to your left-hand side, let's try to simplify the left-hand side so that when we move it later, it will be easier for us to solve for this. So this is again the original equation, 2x squared minus 7. Let's try to simplify first the square of x plus 3. X plus 3 squared is just the same as x plus 3 times x plus 3. And by using the FOIL method, you'll get results of x squared plus 3x plus another 3x and 3 times 3, which is 9. Or the more simplified result, you will have x squared plus 6x plus 9. This is not yet the final answer. This is the result of this expression here. And by doing that, our new expression would be x squared plus 6x plus 9. And then you will have minus 3 is equal to 2x squared minus 7. Though the process is a little bit longer, it's very important for us to do this and to start with the standard form, because when you talk about standard form, it could help us determine later whether the result is quadratic equation or not, which will give us the results of the coefficients. These coefficients are very important in solving for roots of the correct quadratic equation that will be formed, and definitely we'll also talk about the behavior of the graph if that said equation be transformed into a function. So let's just continue this. So you'll have x squared plus 6x, 9 minus 3 is plus 6, equal to 2x squared minus 7. We can move these two terms now to this side by applying the correct properties of equality or the transposition method. You will have x squared plus 6x plus 6. Subtract both sides by 2x squared and you add both sides by 7. Equate it to 0. Then simplify. X squared, we know that to have 1. 1 minus 2, you will have negative 1 x squared, or just simply negative x squared. Since 6x doesn't have any other term that can be combined with it, it stays 6x, and you have 6 plus 7, you will have plus 13 equal to 0. So this is now the standard form of this given equation, applying the correct properties and operations. And since our x squared is present, though the coefficient is negative, the correct answer to whether it's a quadratic or not is simply yes. This is a quadratic equation. Even if it's negative again, x squared is still present. And with that, we can now identify the correct A, B, and C coefficients of this given quadratic equation in standard form. Our A coefficient is the coefficient of x squared, so we'll have negative 1. Our B coefficient is the coefficient or the numerical coefficient of x, you'll have 6, and your C is your constant, 13. So these are the correct answers and discussions to the questions posted in this QuadQuiz. Subscribe now